To Budapest and speak to Denis Nagy, the head of the European Cave Rescue's Medical Commission. Denis, also a doctor with the Hungarian Cave Rescue Service. Denis, thank you so much indeed. I know you're following this very closely and are even in contact with your fellow rescuers there. What's the latest?
The stretcher has left the temporary camp at minus 300 meters, and they are continuing to pull Mark out of the cave. Right now they are in a narrow winding passageways which has lots of waterways in it as well. So it's a tricky section, but they are slowly making their way up to the cave.
Do we know if Mark is able to stand up, or is he being stretchered out?
He is in a stretcher. They were originally planning to, or at least considering getting Mark out without a stretcher, but it seemed more safe and more comfortable option to use a stretcher all the way. So Mark is in the stretcher whenever he's being transported.
Do you think that the most dangerous part of the removal procedure has finished, or is it still to come?
I would say that the difficult parts were considered to be between 500 and 700 meters of depth. So we already passed those, but I wouldn't say that the most dangerous parts are done. Still, there is a risk of heavy rains in Turkey, which can cause problems, and the cave is an unexpected environment. I mean, the cave can cause unexpected risks. So we are waiting for things to unfold, but we hope that it's going to be a smooth ride out.
Denis, do you know the sort of geological structure of the pathways that Mark would have taken and that the rescuers need to take to come back? I'm just wondering, is it very, very steep and very, very suddenly steep, or is it a gradual sort of decline or incline, whether you're going down or coming up?
It's a mixture of both. These caves generally have shorter drops, and under short, I mean like starting from 10 meters all the way to 30 meters. And so those would need ropes to be installed, and the stretcher needs to be hauled up. And it also has really narrow meanders going between those drops. So it's a mixture of horizontal sections and then drops going down of the cave.
What's your best hope about when he may possibly be brought back to the surface?
It's really hard to guess, and I wouldn't even dare to make a guess. But as you said previously in the report, maybe later today, hopefully tomorrow. But if they encounter any problem, it might be safer to stay down a little bit longer, stabilize his condition further, do some further rigging. So I wouldn't say that the most important part now is how soon they can get him out. It's how safely they can manage to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Denis Nagy, thank you again, Denis. Really, really appreciate it.